Boom. Now, hypothetically, that works? Maybe? I mean, it's been a while. I forget how this even goes, dude. Alright, let me hit a boom. Hit a boom. Hit a boom. Boom. And there we go. And everyone, yada yada. Boom. I'm not gonna put it in there. Oh. Fuck. Wrong thing. No. Oh. God damn it. I was supposed to do this. Yes, yes. Yes. Nope. Opened up a new brush. Let's go. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. What am I doing even? I forget how all this goes. What did I usually send this in? Oh, right here. Easy boom. Boom, boom. Oh, my fucking title's still gone fishing. I don't know how to do any of this shit. Whatever. Need that kick link. Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. All right, whatever. We're just gonna start it. It's been forever. It's been like a week and a half since I streamed. Whatever, dude. You know? We're getting back into it. It's been a busy little fishing. Oh, just read what I was said out loud what I was reading instead of saying, ah! I'm losing it, man. You ever lose it? Slowly, over time, gently? Well, not that gently. But now I'm not able to type because I'm thinking about what I'm saying. Let's make the title, Who's to Say? No, let's make the title. Give me a title. Gar, I need a title. I need a title, dude. Let's go ahead and go with, what's like a Tupac lyric or some shit? Like, what's something hard? Hey, no, alright. Hey, I'll go like, my mom said you can stay, you can come over to my place and we can play Bakugan. Hey, looks like that gun is pointed at me. What? What are you talking about? Yu-Gi-Oh! And watch. Hey, it looks like that gun is pointed at me. Tupac, probably? That's in bad taste, man. Come on. Play Yu-Gi-Oh! And watch Thundercats. How about that? Yeah. Type. I half want to get rid of the fucking... Get rid of the quiz thing. Yeah. Boom. Alright. We're done. We're back. And you know what? I'm putting on my... Oh, that's a fishing rod. I have a sleepy hat, but it's way too big. Where's my little... Yeah, fish fear me. Nope, that's the thinking cap. There we go. Ah, fuck it. Let's put on a thinking cap. Nope. We're just going bald today. How about that? I'm gonna rock a bald look. Which unfortunately I have to do in real life. So anyway. Earlier today, this is something I did want to talk about. Oh, hold on. This fucking kid's bugging me, man. Work ourselves back into it. Yeah, let's take a slow thing. I need to slowly ingratiate myself back into society. Yo, how do I get a link easily mobile? You know what I'm saying? Also, Connor, I did hear that there's a new Rivals update. So at some point, I'd like to run that. Not on stream, but who's the new chick? They added like a really jacked up like Viking chick with the physique that's just out of this world. I mean, the lat spread must be crazy. Now, why did I just copy that link? I'm just putting this in here. Boom, 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 boom. Angela? Yeah, Angela, that's the one. How's she? They're adding Daredevil? I did see that. I saw that they're adding Daredevil and they dropped his trailer. It's him like fucking, dude, just it's this fucking thing. Hold on, I don't want you guys to see what I have on my fucking YouTube, man. So you stay looking at that. Daredevil trailer Rivals. Wish there was like a safe mode that I could activate YouTube in or some shit, so that it wasn't always just you see exactly who I'm subbed to. No, I don't want to see the leak. I want to see like his, yeah, this thing. Aspen Dental, dude. Dude, you ever think about getting veneers? Or, yeah, well, I guess they're called implants sometimes. Veneers, though? Because some of them look good, but then other times, you look like a pair, you look at a set of veneers, and the dude just looks fucking terrifying. You know what I mean? I was just gonna Google bad veneers, but I feel like that would make me fucking throw up. But a good pair of veneers is gorgeous. Gorgeous. But then fucking sometimes you look at them and they look like a shark. Like a fucking, what are those little guys? An anglerfish? Yeah, this is this is what everyone was talking about. The devil doesn't kneel, huh? Before false angels? Alright, that's hard. See, this is what people were talking about. He's never done that ever. That is not his forte. Like, who the fuck is this guy? That's not the Daredevil I know and love. My Daredevil, like, is a lawyer. He's a regular geezer. This guy's clearly imbued with some sort of power. He's never done this in his whole fucking life. What's this guy's problem? I've never even heard of her either. I think they just made her up. I really think they just made her ass up. He's sick though. I'll reinstall for sure. All right, what do we start on today, bro? What's like, dude? Is there something space? Is there like space? Is there like space? Nope. Is there science? I could do with some science. Hear about this fucking life on Mars, Johnson, or whatever? I know that for our entire lives, every 3 years, they're like, new evidence of life on Mars. But this one is actually juicy. This shit was huge. Oh, for real? Yeah. This, I wonder if they show the picture. Yeah, it was this. The implications of this little fucking series of rocks. Because apparently it's like, there was fucking iron extracted from something that is only done on Earth from like microbial life or something. And this is the first time they've found something on Mars that they can't explain through. It's like the inverse of what has typically happened. Like usually they'd have to really reason their way into any potential evidence and try and make it fit into the category of, oh, this is, you know, a solid indication, rather than all of the other explanations that can clarify it. But this is one of the first ones, apparently. I'm not claiming to be an expert on shit, but this is one of the first ones apparently where it is far harder to disprove that this has significant, like, this is significant evidence than it is to just rock with it, you know? Because apparently we've only ever seen this happen through life. And that rocks. However, I was thinking in the shower about this. Hold on, let me put my thinking cap on, dude. This is just undeniable type shit. Potentially. Haha, that rocks. Yeah, no, I see what you did there. I'm seeing what you did there. I was thinking in the shower, I was like, oh, this fucking rocks. I'd love that. I'm Mr. Alien guy. I'd love if aliens were real. But my entire 25 years of existence, that's never even been like a faint possibility, especially with what the hell was that? What the hell just happened? We reached our sub goal. How did we reach our sub goal? How the fuck did we do that? Someone subbed? Oh, you resubbed. Okay, perfect. It didn't show up for some reason. What the hell? Well, shit, man. Thank you. That's the sub goal, baby. Let's go. Finally. I have no idea how to reset that or or what happens. There it is. Now it's coming through. I appreciate you, bro. Much love. Massive. I'll pay you back by freaking ripping some rivals with you soon here. Fuck. Wait. I just completely lost. Oh, yeah. My entire 25 years of living, it's always, especially with like the distance, like an understanding of the distance of the cosmos, as it were. And like the fact that literally the nearest fucking star to us, star system, is what, Alpha Centauri and Proxima Centauri and shit, and they're 4.2 light years away. So like the likelihood that it would ever be, I was expecting to die before ever seeing something like this, to be honest. I was really expecting to be dead by the time that like any actual proof comes out. What the fuck? Did you hear that? That was like a real quick glitch thing. But I was fully expecting to be dead by that time. It's the Martians. Literal Martians. Yeah, look at these little guys. We don't know what they're doing down there, man. They could have arms and legs and 401ks and shit. We have no idea. But now that this is like potentially a reality, it was very scary because this one's weird. Obviously, there's a lot of things. Let's pretend that this pans out to be like objective proof. I think they have like a really fucking, it's gonna be a difficult process to actually verify this because they don't have a return mission planned for the samples to get them back to Earth. But I was thinking, like, if this is confirmed, right, I will now have just gone from living my whole life expecting never to see evidence in the time that I am alive to confirmation while I'm still young. And then that now cascades into, oh, fuck. Now I actually have to, like, dude, I gotta pay the piper. Like, now I'm gonna have to sit here if this is confirmed and really mull over and deal with the fact that this could be, that there is just aliens, you know? Been alive for half a century. Weird to say. I've been alive for half a century. How do you figure that? Am I 50? I'm 50 years old. Yeah, a quarter. I was gonna say, damn, man, I don't look that bad. What the fuck, dude? But that I was in my shower just being like, bro, well, this is fucking terrifying. Looking great for half. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that was terrifying. It was a brand new type of like, because obviously I think at some point, if anyone who's like who's really excited about this stuff and looks at it, has had like a little bit of existential dread about the possibility of aliens, of like life on other planets. I never thought it would be in our solar system, by the way. I really did not. I was fully expecting that like the first evidence of life would be biosignatures on an exoplanet or something. Which is also something that I always see, and they're always bullshit. They're like, oh, we found fucking phosphate fuck your mouth gas on this one exoplanet 100 light years away. And then it's like, we checked again. It's actually not there. We lied to you. And I'm like, well, great. Thanks. Fuck you. But no, I've never, like, now it's real existential dread, because then, barring any situation where this didn't, like, come from Earth or vice versa, like, if this isn't just the same line of like the 2-planet, like, what's the fucking word? Transaction. Like if this is related to Earth in some way or vice versa. If this is completely unique to Mars, then that is fucking terrifying. Because that would just make it so that this shit can happen wherever, whenever, hypothetically. Like under the right circumstances. And that we're just in a fucking shooting gallery. We're in a greenhouse. You see that thing that the first man-made object in Earth was a manhole cover? I did see that. What was it? They put a fucking... Was that the Russians? I feel like that's such a Russian thing to do. Russian manhole cover nuke. Yeah. Yeah. Operation Plumbob, where a 2,000-pound steel manhole cover was accidentally launched to extreme speeds by an underground nuclear blast, becoming possibly the fastest man-made object ever. See, this we don't really know, because they only judge that by the camera's frame rate. Is my understanding of this story. So hypothetically, it could be going slower, but even so, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. Wasn't it the first... Was it the fastest thing, or the first man-made thing in space? Because this says it was possibly the fastest man-made object ever. Yeah, one frame of it. That's how that went. What's the first thing we ever sent into space? Probably like a guy, huh? Or it was a dog. Imagine that's the first intergalactic interaction. First thing and fastest thing ever. Yeah, you're saying like fucking... Imagine just by happenstance. Like, you ever see those fucking baseball players that accidentally hit a bird when they're throwing out a pitch? Like, imagine actually they finally go, all right, you know what, the humans, they advanced far enough. They just broke fission, or whatever, a couple years from now, a decade from now, they just broke fission. Let's go ahead and send an envoy. And then just by happenstance, fucking, this dude gets pegged by a fucking, just a manhole cover in space, because a bunch of fucking Russian guys were like, you know what we should do? Fucking put a hole in the ground. Look at this picture, dude. That is insane. Just going mock, yeah. But no, this was very exciting. But yeah, I did have a smidge of an existential dread in the shower thinking about this. The implications are no bueno. You know? Would be nice though. I've always thought about this. It would be sick if we found aliens that were, first off, not as technologically advanced as us, so that we wouldn't have to, you know, worry about beef. But I've always thought it'd be really nice, in a kind of a fucked up way, if there was a planet that had people, or a species that could communicate and we figured out a way, but they were like, I don't know, 3/4 our size. So like the average dude from Earth who doesn't even work out could go up there and just be a I'm basically thinking of the plot of that movie with that guy who's in every bad movie. Earth guy goes to Mars and is a superhero. John Carter. I'm thinking of the plot of the movie John Carter. Because how nice would it be just to be like, you go to a different planet due to his superhuman jumping skills thanks to the lower gravity force. Yeah, he's just a fucking absolute menace. He's pretty much DK Metcalf on a different planet. That would feel very good. But no, this is terrifying to me. Intergalactic Olympics. Dude, I feel like we'd smoke that shit. I feel like we got a good, like, setup. Is that even true? We wouldn't even win the Olympics on our planet, except for the distance. And maybe the jav. Who's beating us in the jav? Unless someone can sit there and teach a fucking orangutan about technique. If you taught an orangutan some discus technique, that would be a fucking problem. That guy would be a beast. Oh, what was I thinking of? That reminds me. Oh, lost it. Lost it. It's gone. It'll never come back. Oh! what I was thinking about today was, dude, I was listening to a history podcast. I was listening to, bro, teaching animals Olympic sports seems hilarious. I mean, that would be a fucking great Animal Planet little sideshow that would air on about 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. That would be a really good one. I'd watch it. I was listening to a history podcast today. And like, dude, all these fucking history podcasts that I listen to, every once in a while they always go to like, dude, people fucking love these guys. Like Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan and shit and Caesar. People love these dudes. All the history guys that speak about it, they're fucking on the verge of splurting. Like every time they talk about these guys, it's almost fucking sexual. It's bizarre. And so, and I just don't get it. Cause fuck those guys. Genuinely. You know? Fuck those guys. Everyone's like, Alexander the Great. Yo, fuck that guy. He had no chill. What? He's a prick. Well, you know? Fucking, he could have just chilled. Fuck all that. And so they're always mentioning like, oh, the great man theory of history. You know? The fucking great man theory. History is moved by the Shakers. And every once in a while there's a special, they call it the great man theory. Fuck off. Fuck off. Because I don't even believe that, because the implication of that is that person was, yeah, just conquering places, taking names. That's it. That's all he was doing. We got people that'll do that now. You know, that's not special. He just had a fucking phalanx or some shit. But I'm kidding. That's obviously, he probably was very smart at what he did, whatever. But the great man theory makes no sense to me in a lot of ways, because I was seriously at work thinking, really thinking, like I was getting into it, of if you sent an average person from right now back into like, let's pick the year, I don't know, 2000 BC. 2000 BC. So like Egyptians were doing their shit back then and all that. You send a guy back there. What are the odds? Like a normal guy from today. And no cheating, like his job isn't like he's a physicist or some shit. Just a regular guy. You send him back down to 2000 BC. Will he measurably change the pace of human, like, advancement? Because think about it. There's so much to think about here. First off, let's assume that he doesn't just get fucking rocked the second he gets there. Because there's a solid chance you send a dude back there, someone's just gonna be like, ah! And then just fucking hit him with a rock. In the back of the fucking head. But if that didn't happen, right? Let's just pretend it didn't. What the fuck is he gonna do? Because everyone thinks, oh, he knows so much. We'd know so much. You'd be providing all this information to like ancient peoples who don't know dick about balls. But seriously, think about like you think that he'd go there and be like, oh, well, there's these crazy things. There's these physics, and here's how the Earth works. There's like stuff you could explain easily. Like, yeah, by the way, we orbit the sun and shit like that. And half of it they might already know. But then they'd be like, okay, so what's your technology like? And you'd be like, oh, bro, don't get me fucking started. You know, we can fly. We got communications. We're able to talk to people across the world. We got electricity. It's insane. And then they'd be like, oh, wow, like, you're so awesome. Show us. And you'd be like, excuse me? They'd be like, yeah, show us. Show us how to do all this cool stuff. And you'd be like, oh, well, I can't. I don't know how. You wouldn't change shit. Unless you were literally an engineer from today, you would not change shit back then. And so I'm at work freaking out about this revelation. And it all boils down to like the fundamental like thing I was really bothered by at work today at the end of this thought line was, if I was back there, how the fuck do you make a battery? Because I'd just be sitting there talking out of my ass about all this cool tech. I can't make a battery, bro. Can you? How are you gonna make a fucking battery? Yeah, a normal person wouldn't do anything other than be committed to the nut house. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Go ahead and try and explain any modern term to them at all. Like anything. And you can't build it. I mean, like, you could build fucking mills and shit like that. Like, we know how to do that now. Show them some irrigation, you know? Or like animal husbandry tips and tricks. Best bet is sports betting like Back to the Future? Yeah. I mean, if you could figure out, but then, dude, it's all this shit. Like, if you show them magnets, how the fuck would I even find a magnet? Well, how am I gonna do that? And so I was sitting there at work, losing my fucking mind. Because I was like, okay, I'm a 25-year-old. I'm college educated. I don't know how to fucking make a battery. How would I make a battery? I wouldn't change shit. I would die of dysentery in about 2 weeks, and that would be the great contribution. That'd be it. That'd be it. Trying to explain magnetic poles? Yeah. Dude, I don't even know. They'd ask me shit like, how do the birds know where to go? And I'd be like, bro, fuck if I know. Something to do with the poles. They got a map in there somehow. You know, they got GPS. And they'd be like, what's GPS? They'd be like, oh, it's a way you find out where you're going. And they're like, what, how does that happen? And I go, I don't know. And they'd be like, eventually they'd get frustrated with me, is what I realized. They'd be like, you don't know shit about anything. And I'd be, you know what? That's true. Took me going to 2000 BC talking to you ugly fucks to realize that I don't know dick about shit. And that upset me at work. I was very upset about that. I came to the understanding that I don't know shit about shit and that I would do nothing if I was sent back in time. I'd have to like get a job. You know how embarrassing that would be? To be to be a time traveler from the year of our Lord 2025 AD and going back in time and still being so shit for brains that you have to go get a regular ass job. You know? You can even like rip off future writings and stuff and try and be a writer, and people might as well just be like, this is fucking awful. Yeah, gotta get somehow into stocks. What would I bet on? Grain? Oh, I hear the grain stocks going up. As opposed to the other stocks, grain and grain. What would I bet on? Mud and grain? There's nothing to even fucking bet on. Big into the spice trade? Oh, that's so true. Food might be a big one. Because we'd know how to prepare more food than them, you know? But then again, imagine being like, hey, all right, I can show you some stuff. It's the year 2000, you got peppers? And they'd be like, first up, what the fuck is a pepper? I'd be like, oh, it's this, you know, fucking phallic looking thing over there. And then they'd be like, oh, we don't eat that. That makes us feel bad. And I'd be like, oh, try it out. And that would be my big contribution. Showing ancient people pepper. That's it. That's all that would ever happen. I could introduce them to weightlifting. You know? Like, what the fuck's that gonna do? Whoever pulls the plow, they get really big. There's nothing practical that I could show them. Ain't much, but it's an honest work. Yeah. Dude, I bet you, though, I bet you could be a nasty gladiator just doing jujitsu and shit in there. They're like, no one can fucking beat this guy. You know one move. You go back there knowing a fucking rear naked choke and like how to pass guard. That's it. You're the best in the world. I don't even know if they knew how to like use their body back then. Oh, reliable. I bet you this though. I bet you if you went back to 2000 BC, you would have the biggest penis around. There's no way they were walking around with hogs back then. They were like 5'5", and it was very cold in the winter. You're walking around there with a hog, and dude, you walk around with a 2000 AD penis in 2000 BC? Get out of here. Come on. Be the talk of the town. But it'd be just your luck that you probably went back in time and it was like, ew, a big penis, you dumb fuck. They'd be like, get this oaf out of here. Get him to the fucking field. Just you? Yeah. That's a funny bit. Bringing a 2000 AD penis to 2000 BC. I wonder if you'd even be tall. It would suck to go back there and just be normal. Like normal intelligence and everything. That'd be awful. Let's go ahead and start off with fucking... What do I start off with typically? Time guesser? Dude, I wrote down another thing that I needed to speak about because I was just at work, fucking just firing away, firing in all syllables. I fucking no, that's a bit. I gotta figure out how to make it so that I'm backed by Big Milk. Well, dude, also being circed wasn't in fashion back then either. Oh yeah, they weren't snipping the Johnsons back there, and where's the rest of Yeah, you go back to, I didn't even think about that. If you go back to 2000 BC and you're circumcised, they'd be like, who did this to you, man? What the fuck happened? Yo, where's the rest of it is really funny. Where's the rest of that thing, man? Dude, but yeah, what type of sick shit are you into? That's another thing, like maps. Because in your head, you want to believe, oh, I know the outline of this earth. Even I'm really good with geography. That's kind of my thing. And then they'd be like, okay, which way do we go? And I'd be like, well, actually, I could draw it for you, but now I have no concept of scale. I don't know how long it would take us to walk from fucking ancient Sumer to ancient Babylon. Like, it's fucked. I don't know how far of a journey it would be to get to the Nile from wherever the fuck we were. I'd be of no practical use. And then I'd be like, all right, sorry guys, I'm having a panic attack. And they'd be like, huh? What? And they'd be like, yeah, you ever get in that moment, like, where you feel like nervous about something? Always? And they'd be like, yeah, that's what we do dude, we could fight tigers and shit. They're still tigers, you know? If a tiger just comes into a small village, everyone's fucked. I'm like, I forgot, everything sucks back here. Send me back. Send me back to the future. Jesus, some of the things I text myself, if I showed this to a medical professional, these are nuts. I think I already mentioned the fact that I really want to get a bunch. I want to get, you know those corny stickers on the back of people's cars, these fucking things? These things. Now, don't get me wrong, I agree with this message. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I agree with this message, right? But this sticker, I mean, is just the corniest shit of all time, right? We can agree on that. I know, hold on. I know. I'm saying I like the message. What I am also saying, though, is that we have to agree that this is one of the corniest stickers of all time. It's just so corny. You've never seen someone cool with this sticker on the back of their car, you know what I mean? Not that the message, again, it's not... Thank you, yeah, 100%. I had the idea that I wanted to buy like 100 of these, like the worst one that I could, like the corniest one, and then just go around sticking them on like on everyone's car, and then just seeing how far I could get before someone actually was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why is there so many coexist stickers popping up? I want to do this so bad. Or like that Christian fish car sticker. It's a great print. Yeah, this fish would be funny as fuck too. Or baby on board. Baby on board or student driver I wanted to do as well. Sticking stuff on people's cars as long as it doesn't fuck their car up is hilarious to me. There's also that thing with the people were doing in high school. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Or this might have been older, but I figured it out in high school. I didn't figure it out. I found out in high school. I was told. That I was simply told. Yeah, be patient, student driver. I like that one. Or baby on board. I was told in high school. I never did it myself. Allegedly. Might have done it a couple times. I did it a couple times. That if you... People deserved it. That if you throw... What was it? Salami? If you threw a thing of salami on someone's car, it would strip the pain away if it was a hot day. Do you know about this? People would just throw salami on people's cars and the oil would fuck up their paint. Which is so fucked up to do. Never heard that one? Dude, it's a thing. It is hilarious because then Not only does that person, at the end of the day, go out to their car and go, what the fuck? There's a piece of salami on my shit. They pry it off, and then there's just a perfect salami size fucking hole in their paint. And that has always been very nice for me. Just come out in your car's paint and Swiss cheese with salami? Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's a shame that I like salami too much now to ever do that again. Well, not that I would ever. I'm fucking a grown man. I'm not gonna be salamiing people. Okay. This is fucking a crazy first round, huh? I mean, I'm gonna guess this is like about here. Go ahead and take a wild guess. This is here. And where is this? What is that symbol, bro? Yeah, hot start. Topical start, man. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? What? International airport? What's that say? Ah, South Korea. Let's go ahead and rip a South Korea. Oh yeah, I forgot the website's busted and all slow. Whatever. Let's put you here. Bam. 2 years off. Close enough. We take a 946 to starter. Easy start. Oh, let me take a little sip-ski of this beverage while we study what this is. I was taking like yesterday, well, yeah. I don't know why I thought that it would be a little bit older, but who's to say? I don't know shit about shit. It's been a very taxing week so far, and it's already it's only Tuesday. So much so that, like, I usually do meal prep at the beginning of the week. And I decided to just say fuck it this week. All I did was, I usually, like, make nice little sandwiches or something. Nah, none of that. All I did was take 2 pounds of ground beef, onions, tomatoes, and spice, and then just cook that all up, put it in a big-ass Tupperware, and I've been taking that to work. And I've just been getting a fork and just eating it cold. I'll just rip it out the fridge, eat as much as I can. And that's it. We're not trying this week. That's what's happening. And that's okay. I'm committed to not trying this week. Except for on trivia. Because this is clearly, and I mean clearly, 1927, 6. Nothing like spiced ground beef. There actually isn't. There really isn't anything like spiced ground beef. Titanic. What fucking city is this, dude? I mean, these dudes look American or what language is this? Spain? We in Spain? But that says Uruguay. But for some reason, I do not think this is what Uruguay looked like. Uruguay? In like 1926. So we're just gonna go ahead with our fucking... Oh, dude, god damn it. Is this what it looked like? I gotta get something here. I know for sure that I'm missing like some glaringly obvious hint, but hey. I already told you I'm committed to not trying this week. So we're just gonna say this is Bartha. It was Uruguay. I should have just went with the thing. But who in their right mind has the train to there? It was Montevideo in the mid-20s. It was 26. And we get 5,012 points for that. And just like that, all of our hopes for a good game are dashed away. And this too, because I have no fucking clue who this guy is. I honestly think we might can Time Guesser for right now. Except for the fact that this is clearly 1964 in Northern California. Dude with the mic having a great time. Oh, look at this fucking guy. Kind of looks like a very wide-faced version of you. A not as handsome, wide-faced version of you. Yeah. That's just me. This is, dude, if this, I mean, this isn't going to be correct, but I have no idea who that fella is, so. I like it. That was Gerald Ford? What? After the original indoor pool had been converted into a press briefing room. Okay, well, this looks pretty fucking similar to a press briefing. He's got all the lads out. God, this is a nightmare. Okay. It's just France? He's just talking France? Ivan Gelassine. Why is Ivan Gelassine everywhere? No, wait a minute. What fucking language is this? Ford pulled up a bush and said, now watch this lap. Now watch this drive. This feels, I don't know, Georgian or something to me. I know that's fucking Napoleon, but... Oh, Slovenia. Slovenia? Is this how they fucking... No, Slovenia doesn't have all the V's, does it? That would be... new. But then again, I mean... Stopa? Du Stopa de Slovenze. Then again, this is also like a weird mix of like Cyrillic seeming language with like Italian. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Sure. Let's call it Slovenia. Where are you, little guy? There you are. Is this Trieste or... Sure. Wait. God damn it, I hate the fucking borders over here, man. But then again, they did too. That's been most of their history. Just trying to change these borders. I don't know. What do you look like? You look like, This does not look crazy long ago, to be honest. Are you like... It's always the borders, it seems, that no one really likes him. Eh. We should just get rid of him. Yeah, sure. Let's fucking go 29. It was 32. We take a 9,590. Okay, so it was... Okay. Crowd gathered in French Revolution Square to commemorate the Napoleonic Illyrian provinces. A historical period that has sparked the Slovene national awakening by permitting the official use of its language. Aha. That explains. That explains much. We're back on track. So hypothetically, we'd only be... We can make up that 5. We could still get over 40k. If we just dagger these next ones. Oh no, we fucked up on... We fucked up on Gerald Ford, didn't we? We can't get over 40k. That's unfortunate. Hey, this is the Kremlin. Wait, no, yeah, this is for sure the Kremlin. And let's just get as close as we possibly could. It would be like there. Yeah. There's the kicker. Yeah, Gerald Ford's always the kicker. Did he do anything special? I feel like he's one of those presidents where like you never hear anything about Gerald Ford. You know? I'm sure he did a lot. I'm being fucking like I'm denigrating obviously the fucking president at a time where everything was crazy. But you never hear shit about him. No one's ever like, oh, Gerald Ford, he fucking was the best or the worst. He was just kind of a guy. This seems... fuck, when would this even be? 78. 76. I beg to differ about this location. Oh, it's Red Square. Fuck. I don't beg to differ. We take a 9-7 though. Easy. Okay, not horrible. Uruguay and Gerald fucking Ford absolutely tried to screw us, but fuck them. You know? Fuck them. Dude, I have want to just look through, like, Google News to fucking... Took over after Nixon and made a new pool, yeah. That's the extent of his contributions. I have want to look through, like, the Google News tab and just talk about shit there. But then, the smart side of me goes, hey, don't ever look at the news tab on stream. You know? Don't ever bring up the news tab on stream. We could do a... Oh yeah, they got rid of connections, huh? Wait, did they? Or did they get rid of the mini? No, they got rid of the regular connections. That is crazy, huh? Wait. Oh, no, they didn't. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Let's rip this. After I take a sip of my lovely beer. Roger Rabbit. Squidward. Tattoo machine. Things with ink. Wait, what's the other thing with ink? Pen. Easy number one. Roger Rose Donut. Tricks are for kids. You to monitor, to watch, to track, to follow. We're on a roll. It's 2 for 2. Okay, Velveteen is not something I'm ever gonna... Tricks? What the fuck is Velveteen? What could... I'm dropping 2.3% of my frames. Now that is interesting. Because I have very little idea what would cause that, or who gives a fuck? You know? It's a not trying week. Month. White. Wait, is this not just like Roger Rabbit, the Tricks Rabbit, White Rabbit? We're trying Rose? Okay. Juror Rabbit? Okay. The Tricks Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, Rose. Month? There's a rabbit month? The month of the rabbit? Nope. So how is this one then? I'm confused. Rabbit. Donut? Dude, we got one more. The hell? Okay, no, hold on. We can do this. We're being lazy. I'm being lazy. I still don't know what the fuck Velveteen even is. White Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, the Tricks Rabbit. Hi, bro. What's good, Rufina? What's that little guy next to your fucking name? Oh, that's a September badge? He looks sick as hell. How are we? I hear you're, I was talking to Lou, that your reading of, what was it, a SpongeBob reading? Went well. That is actually really fucking funny. He was telling me about it. I was just seeing him the other day. Not sexually, but I was seeing him. Casually. I mean, whatever, let's just try this. Already guessed? Boom. Already guessed? Boom. Already guessed? Boom. Already guessed? Boom. Rabbit. You voiced King, Neptune, Squidward, Mrs. Puff, and Karen. Wait, did you do the movie? I thought you were just doing random episodes. I wanted to voice David Hasselhoff, but I had to leave early. I fucking forgot David Hasselhoff was in the SpongeBob movie. What a freakazoid. Dude, that scene, when did that come out? When did the SpongeBob? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to type over my goddamn beer. Whatever. 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 I can type. I promise you I can type. Wow, you were at 2005. How'd you dagger that, by the way? That's crazy. So I was 4 when this came out? That doesn't seem accurate. That is crazy. But when I guess it was 4. When I was 4 years old when this came out, I used to be very freaked out by David Hasselhoff's little chest move he does. You remember this? Where he shoots them out of his chest hole, you know? It was terrifying, dude. I thought like I thought that really jacked dude's pecs could actually just do that. And I was like, damn, I never even thought that people could attack like that. Bro, it's tick guns. The pectoral rocket. Yes, dude. New SpongeBob movie had Keanu Reeves. That makes sense. That seems like something he'd do. That guy fucking rocks. Dude, is he ever not working? I feel like that guy's every approximately 6 months a movie with Keanu Reeves comes out. Not complaining. I like the guy. However, I do have a question. And it's teetering on a theory. Just wriggling right into a potential opinion. Okay. And I need to check this by you guys first. There's a chance. Now, I'm not saying anything definite, but there's a chance, right? Keep an open mind, that Keanu Reeves, whom we all love, who I love as well, might just be a bad actor. You know? Can we consider this? Can we put it on the table and just look at it scientifically? You know? There's a chance, not saying certainties, but there's a chance that Keanu Reeves is not a good actor. There's a very real chance. He's not a bad actor, but he might be resting on his laurels. Yeah, half of his movies, Devil's Advocate was pretty good. But half his movies, it just feels like he just relies on the, it's not even a grizzled thing. It's like a very just silent, I need a gun. Okay. I mean, I'm not so sure about the delivery there, buddy. Devil's Advocate was good. He was good in The Matrix, you know? But, I need a gun. Well, then again, I know that the John Wick movies are intentionally kind of fucking goofy. Like, they're at least self-aware enough to buy into that. But everyone in those fucking movies has some really weird line deliveries. Lawrence Fishburne in those movies has really weird... I gotta show you what I'm talking about. Hold on, I have to show this. What did I even look up? What was his name? The Bowery King or some shit? Bowery King lines John Wick. Because Lawrence Fishburne is kind of just hacking it up a little bit. You know? Bowery King quotes. Even that! Jay should be joining chat and lurking. Beauty. I won't blow up his spot then. But this, dude, even this little delivery, if you can hear this, is... Right? It's bad. It's a bad... So I'm not saying that he's a bad actor, but we need to think about this critically, okay? Yeah. I hate it. I don't like it at all. And that wasn't even Lawrence Fishburne.
After all, a man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
Okay, that was fun. It sounds grossly sexual. Yes! That's a good way to say it. Or this. This is the worst one. Loved his deliveries in the Toy Story movie, though? Who the fuck? What? John Wick. Keanu Reeves was in the Toy Story movie? Look at this. This one is horrible. Not only because of his delivery, but because I've never seen someone do this with their face, I don't think, in like a serious movie. Not that John Wick's a serious movie, but look at his face. Look at the whole picture on this.
Somebody please get this man a gun.
What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What the fuck is he doing? It's so odd.
Somebody please.
It's porn acting. Yes, dude. There's a lot of porn acting in John Wick. It's crazy.
Please get this man a gun.
Just, Lawrence might be chopped. Now, hold on. Because here's the thing. We can talk about Keanu Reeves potentially as a bad actor. I will not sit here and take any slander against the overall body of work that my man Lawrence has produced. Also, it just snapped that fucking he was Morpheus and Neo and fucking Keanu was Neo. I never fucking remembered that. Just put that back together. But Lawrence Fishburne, dude. Lawrence Fishburne. I want to look at the dude. He's a fucking demon. What is that picture? Why is this a Twitch emote? Why is this the first thing that pops up when you look up Lawrence Fishburne? Dude, Twitch, yes, dude. I wanna. I'm saving this as an emote. Hold on. Fish. That's beautiful. You can go Fishburne mode. Yes, dude. I don't know. Dude, that's the first thing. And it looks like it has effects like a YouTube thumbnail. You know when you hover a YouTube thumbnail? Oh, no. But, wait, where are his movies? IMDb, there you go. Oh my God, is that what's-her-face? Is a fucking kid? What was that? The zoom is so funny, yeah. Dude, how do I just see people? I'd never go on IMDb. How do I see people's shit? How do I? Help me. Does anyone know how to move? No, I don't need his contact info. I got it. Okay, there we go. Known for Contagion, he was really good in. Mystic River, he was good in. How do I use the internet? Dude, sometimes, man. I'm washed. I'm 25. I'm ancient for the internet. All my friends are getting called unk. It spread like a virus. Like a contagion, even. It all started with one of, like, it's always one person in your friend group gets called unk on the internet, and then there's 2, and then it's 5, and then it's 7, and then, hey, at some point, we're just unk. Which is okay. Using Transformers 1? What? I mean, yeah, this guy... Lawrence Fishburne fucking rocks, and I'm not just saying that because The Matrix is one of the first movies that I actually liked as a young boy. Although, I am noticing a trend here that he's very rarely getting in movies that are over, 7.5 stars. In fact, I haven't seen a single one. 7.6 for John Wick Chapter 4, but we've already discussed that is not because of him. He did not boost that movie up. I hate to say. And the Bowery King was a cool character, but... Oof, dude. Oh my God. He was in Batman vs. Superman? The new Transformers animated movie was funny. Dude, I tried to watch that. I couldn't. Well, I could, but... It's, because it had, like, rave reviews by, like, people our age. Which, having seen it now, is very interesting to me. I don't know how that kind of occurred. Maybe I was just watching it too cynically, though. Using Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the narrator. Using a video? Okay. Alright, I gotta get off this fucking Lawrence Fishburne tip. Pause? Trent. not tip. Wait, how do we get to Lawrence Fishburne? Oh, I was saying, because now we can just look at Keanu Reeves filmography. I was saying that there is a chance that Keanu is not a good actor. Now, yes, he was good in Devil's Advocate. Constantine 2? Oh, no, this isn't confirmed, right? I would lose my mind if this was. Oh, it's currently being written? Wow. Oh, this is an AI overview. Fuck. God damn it. Dude, if this is true, I loved the first Constantine. I thought the first Constantine was sick. I don't know why people shat on it. But then again, I was young. You ever notice that? That maybe a lot of your movie opinions just come from the fact that you saw that thing when you were like 9 to 14. And at that time, it was the coolest shit ever. But then you go back and watch it as an adult and you're like, Jesus, man. What the fuck was this? The Key and Peele movie sucked. You remember Keanu? Everyone was like, oh my god, Key and Peele are coming out with a movie. And then it was just fucking piss poor. Speed was great. Can't hate on Speed. Point Break was great. Knock Knock was actually a good movie. Do you guys remember this? Yeah, I did not know he was in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Because I've never seen it. Yeah, this one, Knock Knock. Dude, this movie's crazy. If this is the one that I think it is, like these two chicks just come into his home. Yeah. And these two chicks just kind of come in to fuck Keanu Reeves. And that's the whole movie. And you know what? He does. He does it. And that's his prerogative, and that's okay. He's like cheating on his kids and family. Yeah. And then they didn't kill him at the end, did they? See, but here's the trend, right? So, Johnny Mnemonic, Day the Earth Stood Still, The Matrix. I have not seen Siberia, but I'm assuming it's the same thing. 47 Ronin, even to a certain extent, the original Constantine. He plays the same guy, and in John Wick, he plays the same exact guy. He's the same dude. He just doesn't speak a lot. Maybe not Constantine. Burp. But he just doesn't speak a lot. He's locked in. He's just like, I've gone through a lot. That's it. That's the whole character. They buried him in the yard? Oh, did they kill him at the end of this? Jesus. I thought they kind of let him go. But yeah, his whole character in all these is just like, I'm special and everyone knows me. I don't even have to speak. I'm so well known. I'm dangerous. I need a gun. Get me a... Yeah. That's his whole character. Yeah. Just that. Keanu Reeves has like 7 movies where all he does is, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back. Some of these are, wow, bad movies. Then again, that's every actor, huh? Maybe I'm hating on the kid too much. He's no Gal Gadot type bad, you know? Because Gal Gadot is fucking a horrible actor. Dude, should I watch these movies? Is it worth watching kids' movies? I've been so adverse to like going back as an adult and watching these movies that objectively come out for kids. But then there's a bunch of people that are literally my age or older that are like, oh, these movies rock. And I just can't bring... Yeah, Jim Carrey's always hilarious in everything he does. That's probably not always true. But like people rave about these movies fucking too. And I'm always wondering what I should go back and watch or what's just not worth it. Because like I said, the Transformers movie just didn't torque me up. Didn't get me going. And I tried, dude. I tried. Oh, we did this already. Up. What's this? This is the Life on Mars. Boop. Russian manhole. Boop. Earth guy goes to Mars as a superhero. John Carter. And then we got to Sonic the Hedgehog. Bro, when I was a kid, I realized that kids' movies suck because they almost never get nominated for real awards. I think they're actually bad. You know, they're mostly bad. don't get it twisted. Kids movies are actually bad. That's why it's always so surprising when people like rave about these fucking new movies. Because I think maybe I'm just so disconnected from like that scene in general. Because are you supposed to still see them? I'm not even saying they're bad. I mean, there's some that are definitely good. But it's just always surprises me that like I'll have single male friends be like, yeah, dude, last night I was ripping Sonic the Hedgehog. It's so good. The movie. And I'm like, well, okay. No hate. I'm not hating on it. But like, was it actually good, or are you watching it for nostalgia purposes? Because if you're watching it for nostalgia purposes, that's your... Go for it. Go crazy. But it wouldn't do the same effect. It wouldn't give me the same effect. You know? Because me, dude, something about me, I get into my movies. If I'm watching a movie... The other day, a prime example, my buddy, who is like a very, very close friend of mine, Mutt. I'll call him Mutt, because that's his internet name. And he's been begging me to watch Alien Earth with him for fucking 3 weeks now. Almost daily. And every time I'm like, no, don't wanna. Not because I don't want to watch the show, and I've told him this. I want to watch the show. Desperately. I love the Alien universe. I have a fucking Weyland-Yutani hoodie, okay? I love that whole universe. Alien and even the fucking Predator universe are so cool to me. So I really want to watch the show. But are you out of your fucking mind? Do you think I'm going to watch it with someone? Are you crazy? Are you insane? A first-time watch of something that I want to watch, and you think I'm going to do it with someone and not privately in my bed on my phone? Or my lappy-toppy? That you need to be... If you care about watching something... Now, the caveat is, you can care about watching something, but if I've already watched it, like I will watch Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3. Nothing after that, by the way. But 1 through 3, I will watch those no matter where, no matter how many times, with whoever. I fucking love those, and I've seen them already. You know? I'll watch those with anybody. But if I were to watch, like, I don't know, what's a fucking movie that I've never seen The Godfather. You're out of your mind if you think that I'm gonna now watch The Godfather with someone to start it off for my first time. You're crazy. You know? So, like, if I'm gonna watch a movie, I get into it, dude. And I just don't think I'm gonna get into it alone in my bed, Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Speaking of films, let's go ahead and fucking rip, what's that thing called? Framed? Yeah, Framed. But it does seem that they're actually bad. I'm under the impression that people have an ad break right now, which I do also, fuck no. I gotta wait for people to be done with the ad break to even say it. No! God damn it. Someone type in the chat when the ad break's over. I need to know when this fucking ad break's over, which I can't control. E. Remember when that was the funniest fucking thing of all time? When I was in middle school, that E thing was ruined me. It was so funny. And then you grow up and it's still kind of funny. Wonder Woman. Oh wait, let me say this first. Oh, you're guessing the movie? Did you just dagger that? No, but what the fuck? You said type when the ad break goes? Yeah, I figured. Thank you. NVM, you're subscribed. What the then why'd you God damn it, Rufina. What I will say, because now I think it's over for anybody. What the fuck? Also just E. Fuck. God, my brain. Found it. Okay. So I will learn how to, because apparently it tells you when an ad break's coming, and I have not mastered that tech yet. Also, apparently I can control my ad breaks, which I did not know. So I will learn to do that so that these ad breaks aren't just smacking people in the face like unprompted. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought you were saying Wonder Woman just like out of the blue, still talking about movies, because Wonder Woman, what was it, 19 something something, 1914 or whatever, is maybe one of the worst movies I've ever seen, ever. Genuinely. And I'm counting like real movies. But then again, I think The Room is better than that movie. The Room with Tommy Wiseau is unironically, without even like the fucking, without watching it ironically, is better than Wonder Woman. Is it 1917? Whatever it is. You're right, because Gal Gadot's not a good actress. Gal Gadot is so bad at her job. It's insane to me. Obviously, she's gonna keep getting hired because she's gorgeous or whatever. But fucking, she is so bad at doing anything. Like, dude, hold on. Now I have to bring this up. Hold on. I have to. We're just watching people's horrible. What if I just did Gal Gadot lines? Also, why is she's the Kardashian of acting? That's a fucking great way to put it. That is a fantastic way to put it. Gal Gadot is a Kardashian of acting, yes. What the fuck? Okay, my YouTube's bugging. All right, get me out. Close. Well, that tab's just gonna remain open forever. She's a Kardashian. Yeah, she's providing nothing to most movies she does. But then again, she's been in some bad movies. She's been in some piss poor movies. I did like the Agatha Christie shit. What, Death on the Nile? I'm just like such a little slut for those old, because it's like, you can feel that it was written in like, what, 1920 or something? And I like that. There's charm to things that were written in 1920, like murder mysteries or whatever. A Haunting in Venice and all those. I've watched all those, like some of the old ones and then all the new ones. And, but even in that, she was fucking horrible. She might be the first person ever that has, in a like a giant blockbuster film, not blockbuster, but a giant like well-funded AAA film, for lack of a better term, has been dead. Like, there's a scene in one of the, well, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it for it. She's dead in one of these movies, right? She's been shot, and she's bad at being dead. Does that make sense? Gal Gadot is dead, is murdered in one of these movies, and is horrible at being a dead body, which is honestly impressive. Genuinely. I don't know how she managed to do it, but god damn it, she did. She pulled it off. Maybe a world acting first. And in that regard, good shit, gal. Great shit. But I mean, just so impressive to poorly play. You just be dead, you know? Stop moving. There you go. You did it. And she just didn't do it. I swear she cracked a smile. Like, it was fucking crazy. I don't know. This is something fucking weird. Does anyone have any idea what this is? This film right here? Because I have no clue. Are you like Aquaman or some shit? Dude, what the fuck is this? Also, I think this guy's that actor, and he's really good. He's like a genuinely unreal actor. But I have no fucking clue what this is, dude. That's Angelina Jolie. Bro, this movie seems like a fever dream I once had, you know? It is that actor. He's really good. Yeah, I've never seen this in my entire life ever. What were you? Sky Captain and the World of... Okay, so let's talk about this. Because this is another thing that I've noticed about films lately. Your title matters, right? Your title matters a lot. And you know why I, nor anyone else in this chat, knew about this fucking movie? It's because of this right here. What? Why are you naming your movie Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow? Too much. Way too much. Also, You already got to put in more work. You have to be very cognizant of how you're presenting yourself, because I already know that Gwyneth Paltrow's in your movie. And I'm not the biggest Gwyneth Paltrow fan. If you don't know, she's the mastermind behind Goop. Gwyneth Paltrow has sold candles that are supposedly smell like her vagina. Her company's called Goop. I'm pretty sure she killed a guy or something, or injured a guy skiing. Like, she fucking, how did you know this story? It's like some guy sued her because Gwyneth Paltrow was just going down the mountain and slammed into this guy. And so she sued her and he sued Goop. It was crazy, dude. But she did have candles that's you know, they had a particular scent to them. This seems like it's a mess. Gotta see the rankings. Gotta see the ratings. Sky, what is it fucking called? Sky Captain and the fucking fuckwit of the who's it, what's it? Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Oh! Oh. Actually, out of 5, that's not too horrible. Apparently this is okay. When did this come out? 2004! Okay, that explains it. Why did I think this would have come out, like, last month? Am I tripping? Am I the only one who thought this might have come out, like, last month? Dude, why does it keep showing my Steam? Okay, well, we lost the framed. Thanks for that, Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Let's do a cartoon guesser. Oh no, I like the picture books, sorry. What's the other one? She apparently won the skiing case. Good for her. Good for her. Okay, so this is Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hawke? Ethan Hawke. It's Ethan Hawke. And I feel like that's a woman. Yeah. She won $1 in legal fees? What do you mean she won $1 in legal fees? Is this true? How do you win $1 back? Wait, what? Oh, was she being nice? Like she didn't ask to fuck with this dude? She just went away with $1 for the moral victory? Honestly, that's the shit. That just made me a Gwyneth Paltrow fan. Regardless of her fucking little Goop controversy, if you countersue somebody and win for $1 singular dollar, that's next level pettiness. I respect it. I can't hate. That's unbelievable levels of pettiness, and I aspire to it generally. That's unbelievable. Good for her. Good for you, Gwyneth. Also, Gwyneth, you know? Gwyneth. Come on. It's a very, I was born in 1926 name. Gwyneth. Apologies to any Gwyneths in here. I didn't say it wasn't pretty. I just said you're probably not going to see too many Gwyneths. Did she name her kid Apple? Okay, so now you're just in the chat, I think, making things up about Rufina. Oh, wait, no, I read Rufina. I'm not saying, hold on. Your name popped up right when I looked at chat. I think you're making things up about Gwyneth. About Gwyneth. That's the second time I've done that this stream. Just start reading the thing that's in front of me. Gwyneth. I wasn't talking about you, Rufina. Paltrow kid name. Apple. Yo, what is this chick up to? What a freak. What a freak. Why did she name her kid Apple? Finding it sweet, wholesome, and biblical. It conjured such a lovely picture. Okay. Sure. Sure, man. Sure. Is Gwyneth Paltrow a Nepo baby? Ah, bro. She's the daughter of acclaimed actress Blythe Danner. So, we all know Blythe. Big Blythe, we call him in the business. Hey, Blythe. That's what we say. Where is the... Ah, there we go. Bob Hope? What the fuck is this? Is this like... Just like who-framed Roger Rabbit or something? I'm never gonna get this. You Airplane? You're definitely not Airplane. I'm not gonna get this movie. I'm not getting this movie. I'm not getting this movie. I'm not getting it. From Russia with Love? Nope. Not gonna happen. What I've noticed is the more I yap on stream, I guess I was under the impression, right, that I had enough cognitive power to do some of these correctly and yap at the same time. But it's becoming more and more evident that I have a finite amount of brain power, and yapping, I guess I just get enveloped in it, and I can't do shit else. I can't read, I can't text. If I'm talking, I'm just talking. And you know what I was thinking about today? Because I was looking through some of my older streams. Older as in fucking a week and a half ago, because I quit there for a second. Not literally, but I just fucking didn't stream like a dipshit. Sorry about that. And it occurred to me, I say nothing, dude. Nothing I say has any weight or importance behind it at all. I have no point. I just start speaking. Which, you know what, is sick as fuck. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get in my own head about it. That shit's sick, dude. That's a skill. Fuck all these dudes to the point that are speaking. What are you, a politician? What are you fucking political pundit? That's what people with a point do when they speak. Me? Me over here? I got nothing of importance coming your way. No gravity, nothing. Nothing. And that is kind of beautiful in a way. It's really a performance piece, you know? Because it's very difficult to utter this many words in a finite amount of time and literally say nothing. So really, it's a performance piece. It's a performance piece, and it highlights the transient nature of it's a theater of the absurd type of thing. Trying to spread your indoctrination to the youth. Not my guy, Peanut. I have a joke I really want to make, but I can't make it. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, you can. I have a joke that's not fit for stream. Not trying to get on a list. Well, yeah. Well, honestly, that's to my benefit, though. That no one's ever gonna try and come after me. As long as I continue to say nothing, no one's coming after me. And that is awesome. No one's ever gonna pull up on me. I'm so glad you understood what I was saying there. Oh, shit. Fickle. What is fickle? I've seen this before. I don't even need to. This is the new Exorcist, right? The Exorcist? Exorcist? Exorcism Heavenly Rose? Okay, I'm dead wrong then. Yo, I did not expect that. I did not expect to just tune into this. Jesus. Holy fuck. What is this? Can I show this? I don't think I can show this. Get me out of here. Honestly, how much have we been going? Hour 20? Now is my software lying to me again, or have I actually been going for an hour 20? Suppose there's no way to check. It's impossible. Well, that's nice, though. I like this little... There's a nice little stream. Maybe I call it there. Yeah, what time's it? 8? Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Appreciate you. Thank you for getting me past the sub goal. That shit rocks. And, I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. So, pop out tomorrow if you're a real one. If you want to hear more, nothing. Alright. I don't have an end of stream saying, so, love y'all. Keep doing what you were doing, unless it's bad, and in which case, don't do it anymore. And there you go. That's the only advice I have to give you. More Martian stream tomorrow, yes. I'll find out more. I'm sending some of my guys over there to see what's up, so we'll get some info. Alright, thank you. Have a good night. Sleep well, everybody. Much love, and peace. Check you.